So first what you want to do is you want to trace a circle as big as you want onto your foam. And yes, I'm wearing gloves because this pen tends to stain my hands, but anyways, so I just used a little like template, but you can use like anything like circular to do this. So let's move on to the next step. Okay, so for the next part you can either choose to cut out the I think it's called a mockingjay, and then trace it onto the circle, but I chose just to freehand draw it, and I was actually quite nervous about this because I've actually tried making this squishy a couple of times and I always failed on the drawing part, but I think this time it actually came out pretty good. I still messed up a bit over in the corner, but that's okay. So now let's move on to the next step. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to mix just some gold paint and also a little bit of yellow paint to make the colour a bit brighter. Then you want to paint the mockingjay, the arrow and the border. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So after you've done that, here's what it should look like. So now you want to go ahead and paint the background black. So this is what it looks like after I've painted the background. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the details, so like the feathers and the eyes, and you can use a image of the Hunger Games logo if you want. So I'm going to be using some brown paint and I'm just going to be shading certain parts. So if you look at the image, for example, as you can see, some parts are a bit darker, some bits you can see the markings of the feathers and the eyes and the beak. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint on all the details and then I'll show you what the final thing will look like. So here is what it looks like after it has all been painted, and I shaded parts of the mockingjay. I know it doesn't look that good, but I tried. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please feel free to request any more tutorials in the comments below. I've also been trying to look back at some requests that are in my previous videos because I feel like I've just been forgetting those. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching. Bye bye.